Well, I've just bought the Powerbase 37cm cordless lawnmower and unpacked it. Everything looks fine. On the face of it, it certainly looks like a decent bit of kit. So I'm just at the stage of assembling. The batteries are certainly straightforward. I happened to buy an extra 2 batteries, and but the problem I'm seeing is perhaps it's really basic, I don't know, but there's the handle. Okay, I understand that I've just put those 2 pieces onto the separate handle section. The other handle section has got the cord on it, and I know from having done previous ones how that assembles, but it's really curious because the quick release fixings are both different. So those that one and that one are different, and then this one and this one are different. And in the 35-page instruction leaflet, the only reference to doing the handles is here, and then there's a drawing here. So I'm going to go right in close and see whether or not it's obvious what we should be doing. Certainly not obvious to me at the moment. So it's saying 5 or 6 turns. In actual fact, when I look closely at that, I'm zoomed in now with my, because it's a really small image. I look closely with that, I still can't be absolutely sure which one it is, but I think that the unit I need to use is this one. That seems to have a square washer as opposed to these others that have got a circular washer and a bolt with a head on it. Perhaps it will all come clear in a moment. Okay, so I've now installed the lower part of the handles. It's actually simpler than I was making out. So yeah, so you just align up the crocodile teeth. Obviously you want them both to be in the same notch so that the handles equal, and you wind these in with the handle straight, so that you can just wind it and then just try it periodically to see whether it's pinching onto the handle. But that wasn't the problem. The problem was identifying which handle was which. So those are the handles I've used, and the handles I've got left for the top section of the arms are these 2. So this is the completed assembly. The cable, it's fairly obvious. The cable just passes up the handle. That's normal. These clips, which are the ones I've been mentioning, I noticed after I'd assembled it that there was this piece of plastic which isn't mentioned in the instructions, but that appears to go over this curved shape piece of metal, which again is normal on a mower, that you have that second piece of metal that goes round the lower handle. So I missed it out, but I've now pushed it up and over this piece and then passed the bolt right through, and that seems to be right. As I say, not mentioned on the instructions from what I could see. And of course these bolt heads are curved also to marry up with the inside of that arm. Looking at the instructions, page 19, the netting has a plastic hook that you have to just push onto the metal bar that runs around the outside. Yes, that's it. So I've put the lower part on, and I think it just helps to keep the whole net in place, and then just push that last bit home. That's it, and it's on now. So that should yet to put it on, but that should then lock in place okay. Yeah, so that's the grass box in place. I found it a little bit difficult to get, not difficult, but you see it down there, you can see the metal bar that sits along, and you have to sort of push it, obviously very much home for those two bars to drop into the placing. But you know, I suppose that you want it to all fit snugly together. Looking forward to using it. Looking forward to see how the charging works out. Certainly our first venture into a battery powered mower. So the height adjustment all looks good. I read on a few that the height adjustment just didn't go low enough, but I noticed this has actually got inches increments as you go along there. Not quite sure when it might get mowed to 7 inches long, but if we lived in a paddock, maybe you'd want that, but no. But it goes down to 1 inch, or well, I think that's 1 inch. It's set in 1. Whether that might be 1 inch clearance. Anyway, trial and error with that. Okay. Hope you appreciate the video. Hope it's of some help. Thanks very much.